Welcome one and welcome all. Today we take a look from McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse, Batman's first appearance, Detective Comics number 27. Stay tuned. All right. Welcome everyone. Welcome back to the show. And today we're taking a look at the Cape Crusader, Batman's first appearance in DC Comics or Detective Comics number 27. And you know, today is a special occasion because it's the release of Batman, the Cape Crusader on Amazon. So let's all rejoice. We're making it today a Batman Day. So with that said, let's jump in and take a look at the review. We got a lot of cheddar going on here. As usual, we'll start off with the stand that we get. Same boring stand, nothing new here. We get the Detective Comics card. You guys can see there. Beautiful. And the artwork is also on the back of the box. So what I did was cut that out and save that artwork so I can frame it. You guys want to take a moment and read this. All right, we're going to put that to the side over here. And with that said, we're going to jump into the review. I am your host. This is Red, and welcome to Red Pill Animations. Let's jump in, guys. We got a lot of stuff to cover. Now, most of you who have not read the comic are probably asking, why would they include a monkey wrench into this whole entire situation? But that's because if you haven't read the comic, and I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna spoil it for you, he had a wrench on him to break a glass from this prison bubble that he was in. Do not listen to people telling you that this is what he used as boomerangs. It just so happened this tool was lying around coincidentally or coinkydink, and he used it to get out. Now, I don't read much of the comics. I had to go back and read this one. I'm going to tell you why, guys. As much as I am a huge Batman fan, I don't read any comics before 1986. I only read after 1986. 86 is when The Dark Knight returned, and that's where Frank Miller opened my eyes that Batman is not some goofy jackass dancing to go-go music, running around with a sidekick, punching people and these big words, plow, bang. And I know that that's blasphemy for a lot of people and their feelings are going to get hurt and stuff like that. But I don't like any of that stupid goofiness. So I don't like any comics from the period of, I'm going to say maybe the 50s, 60s, especially the 60s, anything the 70s, where Batman is portrayed as a goofy, friendly guy because they try to soften the tone for him. Ridiculous. Batman is Batman, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, I never thought that Batman needed a sidekick, but that's a different story altogether. But I want to show you the other cheddar that comes with it. He comes with these two, what look like, let's, this Gen X person, which is me, sometimes hates technology. These gripping hands, because they're definitely not tools, or it's a tool hand, but you really can't put the wrench on there. You get these two karate hands or stick 'em up hands on there, which I'll put later. And now let's reveal the action figure, which has this beautiful cape. McFarlane is doing a cape for 20 bucks. You get also the punching hands. And at first I was not going to get it because of the gloves, right? And I said, well, maybe I'll get it and just paint the gloves green. But when I got the figure, I ended up buying another one, not green. Whoa, what am I saying? Oh, forgive me, guys. Black. I was going to paint the gloves black. But I'm not you guys know me. You guys know that I don't have to be canon. I don't want to be canon. I could paint them black. But you know what? These lavender gloves are growing on me, and I don't need to be like the comic, but I wanted to be a little different because I do own the Mesco Ascending Knight, or Ascending Knight, which is the beginning Batman with the big ears. And I love that figure. And the reason I bought that figure is because the person who got me into toy collection, toy reviews, stop motion, and even voice acting was Mag Studios. And in Mag Studios, he used a lot of the Mezco figure that I'm talking about. And I can't believe now McFarlane released it. Now, I was going to get for this Batman the White Knight Batmobile for him because I think it's got that 40s aesthetics to it. But honestly, guys, I already own one from Spin Masters, and I honestly don't feel like spending $80 on another Batmobile where I already have one. So you know what? We'll look at that in the next couple of days because I still have it in the box. I have so many reviews and things like that. And like I said, I'm getting away from reviews. But for this purpose of Batman, today's Batman Day, at least in my opinion, this is what we're looking at. And so let's look at what everybody's asking about. And it's this cape. The cape is double stitched. There's a shiny part on the back side. And look, I already got it dirty here. All right. So it's a little bit pleated, but not completely. I would have liked if the pleated parts would have had wiring in it to make it a little bit different. But it does fold. If you crunch it up a little bit, it may fold into its shape. But again, it could be because of the box. I don't know. But it's a beautiful cape, guys. I can't explain how the material is, and everybody that's done the review has said the same thing. But there is a wire on these areas here. So you do get that action for the flowing, which I think McFarlane has seen that people have decided to go with third-party vendors who are creating these capes for these figures, and he's jumping into the whole cape figure. Let's pull the Batman in. Now, here's the thing, guys, real quickly. Let me adjust that there. If you guys can tell by the comic, the belt, let me adjust it again. The belt is square, but on the action figure, it's round. So I don't know why he went with that. I also thought about customizing it, but again, I like the way it looks. I know, guys, I'm all over the place. And I know you guys are falling out of your chair because you know that I don't like this uniform. I prefer a black on black, being that it's Batman. But I want to this time respect the way he looks, the way he is. And I'm actually enjoying the figure. It is amazing for the price point and the fact that McFarlane gave us with a cloth cape and accessories makes it even better. And the fact that the television series, from what I've seen, is probably showing, it's not even year one from what I was reading and analyzing from people. It's months before reaching the year one where he's still trying to figure out who he is, how he is, and what he's going to use. So we'll take a look at that now. Let's pull the cape back. Let's take a look at his articulation, and then we'll change out the hands, okay? As far as the articulation, no obstruction there. You guys can see the bushings of the butterfly joints. See right there? You guys can see that there. You can see that there is, a bicep swivel, double jointed right there. And then McFarlane, he didn't put the gauntlets with the blades on them as the first Batman, but he put that ball joint that makes me nervous. All right, so we got that there. As far as the waist, we got the waist swivel. As you can see, we got that much of a crunch. We got that much of a flex. You get that much of a split. The underwear, which I can't stand, gives you that much. And you guys can see double jointed. Again, McFarlane, instead of sculpting the leg work into the boot, he put the McFarlane ball joint in there, not the mechanism. I hate this ball joint, and we get the toe articulation. So overall, guys, the figure is flexible. You know that you've seen these legs before because they're a little bit bow-legged, and they're from the Hush and even the Vampire Batman legs. So I don't know if he was trying to get these out quickly or this is the appropriate look that he wanted, but it's okay. you can work with it. You can definitely animate this figure, that's for sure. If that's what your concern is, the cape is amazing. And the series, I can't wait till it come out. But, you know, like every animator that's out there, I'm sure they're going to be copying scenes to try to animate that with this guy. So, we'll, you know, be on the lookout for that. So, let's adjust this guy here. And let's go ahead and switch out the hands, okay? Pulling it out. Let's see here. Pop. You heard the pop. You heard the pop. And here are the first hands. They are the karate hands, or the I surrender hands. Don't shoot. You can see there. So we got those hands there first. All right. Let's take a look at the last set of hands. Usually these McFarlane hands usually pop in. You hear like a little popping noise. I'm not hearing that. May need to heat up some of these hands up. But, and then here is the gripping hand, as you guys can see there. So overall, guys, love the figure, love the way he looks. Let's get excited for the Cape Crusader. Let me know what you guys think of the series. Let me know what you think of this figure. Just in time for the show to start, for us to enjoy the show. So with that said, let me know in your thoughts. Let me know in your comments if you're going to add this. I'm sure you will if you're a Batman fan. I don't like the platinum one with that blue stripe and the blue inside. The darker the Batman, the better for me. That's just me in my opinion, guys. But with that said, if you like today's show, make sure to share it. Make sure to hit a like. And most importantly, guys, which means the world to me, as you know, my goal is eventually to be a full-time YouTuber. Don't forget to subscribe. It means the absolute world, and I love your faces. So with that said, me and the Cape Crusader, we are done with this review. We're good to go. Let's go enjoy the episodes, and we are